Okay, sorry, I got cut off. 10 minutes, boo. The last thing I said was, after doing little simple stuff like that, people tell me you need to worry about yourself instead of trying to help other people. They wouldn't do it for you. I don't do things for rewards. I do it because it needs to be done, and they aren't capable of doing it for themselves. The only reward I want is the fact that I made someone's day better. One day, I want to make people's lives better. Or should I only worry about myself like they say? Am I stupid to even care what happens to everybody else? And through reading responses and listening to my friends and family, no, it's not wrong to want to help people. It's just that you have to know how. And to start helping someone, you have to understand them. And since I'm trying to help black people, I have to understand black people, which is what I've been researching for. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half. Like I said, I'm 28, but outside of the television and the people that live in my city, I had no outside world to what else could be out there, i.e., the truth. So I've been brainwashed for 27 years, and I know people have been doing this a lot longer than me, but maybe the people around them and are more conscious and they have better resources to look up kind of stuff like this. The only information I get is mostly from the internet and maybe the library. You know, some of the stuff in the library is propaganda as well. I have I had to read a couple books to really understand what I was really trying to do. But I found out that the best information I get is from the internet, and I know how to decipher between what's real and what's fake, and who to talk to and who not to talk to, and hopefully I'm on the right path. Um, I want to go over some of the responses I got from my blog, some of the comments left. This comment is from somebody. I don't know if I should disclose who, but it says that I should read The Parable of the Cave by Socrates. I'm going to take a look at that since I'm interested in philosophy. I'm probably going to have to read it anyway, so it'll probably help me in my journey. Like I said, I'm in the psychology field, and I'm not new to helping people and listening and psychoanalyzing people and getting inside your mind. So this understanding black people is kind of sort of easy for me. My only problem is how to fix it. Since I don't have the resources and the understanding of the whole truth, I really don't know where to go. So I got the first half done. I understand black people and understand why we think the way we do and why we do the things we do. I just need to get over that hump and find out the truth as to what really should be done. You know, there's a lot of people out there that say one thing. We just need to get all the drugs off the street and ban all the guns and hold peaceful protests. Okay, fine, but it's not working. I mean, it's really not. But anyway, I'm rambling. Another response says, in order to restore full love, you usually must have security. Security comes from a reliable knowing of the future. Financial security, physical security, spiritual security, and the peace that comes without fearful words. Security comes from a reliable knowing of the future. And the peace that comes without fearful words. So basically what I said, since black people are afraid of the truth, they're worried about things changing. They so stuck in the way that they're living now, they don't know what to do because they're only getting fed one way. They're getting fed negativity, so they have to live through negativity. So I think I understand what that was a good point. Thank you, I appreciate that. Fearful words. Okay. Okay, another response says helping people is a divine gift. It is both selfless and selfish, but in a good way. Although not all will be helped, and sadly many simply can't be helped, that one person who gets it after being lost in the wilderness of ignorance is worth a lifetime of effort. Helping people. Um, I agree that everybody can't be helped, and it is sad because I don't want people to sit around and not know what to do, or their family members are going one way and they just choose to stick the same way. I want everybody to be helped, but if it can't be done, then I just do what I have to do. The one person who gets it after being lost in the wilderness of ignorance is worth a lifetime of effort. And I am committed to doing this, so this is not just a phase for me wanting to help people. I've always been this way, and it's only going to get more intense. Excuse me. Okay, the next comment says, as far as forcing the media to change, I'm not saying that it can't be done. What I would like to know as to how it can be done. Via what methods? Storming in the TV and radio stations and banging on them? That's probably what it will take. And I only say this because the media, i.e., dominant culture, actually likes the state that Black America is in. They like to see such a potentially powerful group of people socioeconomically and politically repressed. Yes, this is true. I think I mentioned that. And you're in the same rut I'm in. How to do it, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm asking. Do we really have to run into the TV and demand that they stop playing all this filth, Florence filth? I really don't know. That's what I'm asking you. Now, this last one, this is a good one because hits home. It says, follow your heart to know whether you really want to connect with Africa, and if so, in what way. Advocacy, trade and business, Pan African philosophy and history, or a specific region. Now, this guy, the guy who left this comment, says that he retraced his history, his ancestry, and found out where his people came from, and he felt like the only thing. This is what he says, quote. So for me, I felt like the only thing left for me to connect with were business in Africa, advocacy, or perhaps a specific country, or perhaps the ethnic group of my ancestors. And which is what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to retrace my history because I don't just want to view Africa from the outside perspective. I really want to go and live with the people and trade with them, and see, that's what I'm stuck on. I don't know what I want to do. I know I want to go to Africa. I know I want to help people in Africa. I know I want to help Black people in America. I just don't know how. So this guy gives me a list of things that I should look through, and once I narrowed it down, then I'm on my way to something big. I do want to help people with advocacy in that field. I want to help in trade and business. I don't have no money right now, but one day I do plan on buying some land down there and helping out any way I can. Pan African philosophy and history, that's what I'm doing now. Researching Africans, African Americans, a specific region. I'm more inclined to the west coast of Africa for some reason, maybe because that's most likely where my ancestors came from, so that's what I'm interested in right now. Eventually I want to go into the whole continent of Africa, especially Egypt. I want to go there so bad. But for right now, I'm trying to find out where my people come from, and most likely they come from West Africa. I have planned a trip to Africa. I want to go to Accra, Ghana, and I want to go to Cape Coast Castle and the other castle, I can't remember the name, but it's the slave port where they put the stolen people on the boats, and I would love to see all that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions or answers, I'm here.